It seemed like every kid in Bedford, West Virginia had shown up to the Green Willow Aquatic Center for the first day of summer vacation. Well, not every kid. I happened to be hiding in an alley, waiting for the coast to clear, behind a dumpster full of beets. The dumpster belonged to the Debrecen Diner, a Hungarian restaurant known for their borscht, which apparently means beet soup, and I was having a terrible time ignoring the smell. Pinching my nose closed, I pulled the train ticket out of my pocket and reread the catchy phrase printed at the top for what had to be the 50th time. Your life is your adventure, but we can help you on your way. Over the years, I'd bounced around various foster homes. I'd been on plenty of buses and taxis, and had even flown on a couple of airplanes, but not once had I ever ridden on an actual train. They weighed millions of pounds, their cars could stretch for miles, and they even traveled on massive tracks bolted to the ground. You couldn't just turn a train around and head back because someone had changed their mind. Trains were permanent. Their destinations were permanent. And my ticket on the Carrington Express would take me on a 13-hour journey to New York City, the perfect place for a kid like me to disappear. Make no mistake about it, I would be on that train, and this time, I was never coming back.
"Oh man, this thing really stinks,"
a voice startled me from my daydream.
"What's in it?"
Turning around, I saw a small boy wearing a tank top, swim trunks, and a fanny pack, gagging at the smell from the dumpster. A faded patch of sunscreen glistened on the tip of his nose, and his dark brown skin shimmered from chlorinated pool water.
"Miles, what are you doing here?"
I asked, blinking in confusion and a little startled by his sudden appearance. Miles Maldonado flashed a mouthful of crooked teeth and rubber-banded braces.
"I'm having second thoughts about you leaving,"
he said. Realizing it was only Miles, I managed to relax a little and strained my neck to look out at the road.
"We've talked about this. Are you sure no one saw you?"
He shook his head.
"No one ever sees me, Lucas. You know that."
Miles's size made it nearly impossible to guess his age, but just last month he had turned 11 and would be entering the 6th grade after the summer. He was just waiting for a growth spurt to kick in, or so he liked to point out to anyone who would listen. Miles had been at the pool earlier when I had snuck away, and he was supposed to still be there.
"You agreed to stand guard at the aquatic center. I don't want anyone else to know I'm leaving."